and welcome back to the Free Hammers. So, last night it was sort of revealed that Tammy Abraham is David Moyes' #1 striker target. I did a video about this a few weeks back, maybe even a few months back now, where I was asked, would I take Tammy Abraham? And at the time I did say yes. So I thought I would do, a quick video looking at scouting reports, looking what people were doing, and try to see what he could offer West Ham. So this is for you guys. So last season, in the 1920 season, he hit 15 goals in 34 games with 6 assists, which is not bad. Again, we need to remember how many West Ham players hit 15, and we need to be retrospective of, a 25-goal a season striker and what West Ham can actually get as well. I think that's quite important. Let's be fair, very few West Ham players get over 10 striker-wise, let alone hitting 15s and 20s. So if Tammy Abraham came to West Ham and scored 15 goals in 34 games, that would be a highly successful buy for a striker-wise in terms of West Ham. In the Championship a few years ago, he did hit 20 goals. I know it's the Championship, but again, you still have to go and score those 20 goals. He can score goals. His time at Chelsea has stagnated a little bit now under Tuchel. And I think he will definitely be looking for a way out. But under Frank, he kept Giroud out and he kept Michy Batshuayi out. Obviously, Batshuayi has now gone to Crystal Palace. Giroud still comes in and out of the team, and he's still a fantastic player, but obviously aging now. But yeah, last year he was a top player for them, and he really, really was. And I think we could have an issue here that, if we got him, for example, and Lingard, I think you'd be coming with 2 players with points to prove. Some people might criticise him and think that he's got a bit of an attitude. I know he was on about £50,000 a week from about 18 years old, but again, that's not his fault. And I think sometimes the attitude thing can be thrown around, and with the right manager, which it seems that Moyes can be, seems like he's a very good people person, Moyes, in terms of the way he manages players. I think he would get the best out of him. I've written a few more stats down here, guys. In that season, the 1920 season, he had 113 touches in the box, 5 a game, which was 13th in the Premier League in terms of touches in the box. He averages around 2.8, so 3 shots a game. 20% of them were goals, and 44.62 to be exact, of those were on target. So actually, getting his shot off, getting it on target, wasn't too bad. And the fact, 40% of them were on target, 20% of them were goals. I don't know what a good ratio is of shot conversion in terms of like your world-class players, but you can't deny it. I think he would be really, really good signing for us. I've got a picture as well here. So this is his heat map for that season. As you can see, spends most of his time right in the 18-yard box, loves to sit around the penalty spot and act as a target man. Very adept at playing the lone striker role, but can also play as a 2. And he also works really, really hard for defence, as some of the pictures I'll show you will go on the show. So what does he like to do? So at Chelsea during that season, he likes to sit on one of the centre-backs and then create movement. So it either allows the right back to go forward, or he can move into that left centre-back position just in front and pick the ball up there. Or if the ball's played in, he's very adept at committing the other right centre-back, because he does have the pace for a big man. Here, for example, showing his ability to win a header. So you can see there he's being marked by Vallejo, I believe that is, for Wolves. Ball's played into him and he wins it really, really easy. Considering he's not a very muscly player, so you wouldn't call him like a Drogba sort of muscly big tall guy. It's just the fact that he's really, really tall. He very, very rarely loses the headers. Here, showing his ability to find space and create space for other people. Very, very good at shielding the ball. Again, purely because of his height, and he's quite, he's got a very good touch for a big man, classic line. But yeah, as you can see here, in this move, the ball get laid off to Aspilicueta, and he was gone, and Tammy was carrying on his move. Now, a few pictures here. Again, this shows his ability, because of the pace, he's very adept at committing those defenders. with the little trick moves and bending the runs. You know, he's very pacey, very, very pacey player, something we lack. Again, same picture there, I do apologise. And here, you know, very unselfish runner as well. You know, loves to, you know, make those runs, to create space here for Hudson and Doy. So, yeah, it's a ticks all the boxes for Moyes for me. And also there was a little bit about how he loves to, you know, he'll press the defenders, and he's more than adept at coming back, and was one of the better ones at that for Chelsea under the Frank regime last year. Also, there was another couple of pictures, but I couldn't get them uploaded. It shows how, again, his style of play is to sit on one of the defenders and then move to the other defender, so he creates them runs. You know, there was a picture that I see where about a goal that he scored, where the ball gets played in, he sits on the defender and makes them late runs. He's very good at that. Some of the criticisms that I picked out on the thing, sometimes, although his shot conversion is quite good and he gets a few off, sometimes his timing can be a little bit off in terms of the volleys and things like that. I like him. I do like him. And I've seen a few tweets as well before making this video. You know, there's quite a lot of West Ham fans that say they don't want him. And I would bet money on it that they're the same people that didn't want Jesse Lingard and were saying, why do we want him? He's a has-been. We need to remember where we are as a club. Even if we do finish fourth this year, which would be magnificent, and please God, let us do that. We need to keep slowly building on this now. This is a freak season, and if we do finish there, fantastic. We're not going to finish there next year. We might do, but it's unlikely because the other teams will re-strengthen, and, you know, build up. You know, Man City will go and buy Haaland, probably. Liverpool will go and get someone. Manchester United are constantly wanting to buy players. Who knows what Tottenham will do, etc. Leicester. So we have to get ourselves into a consistent place where we're, you know, competing for 6th and competing for 8th, etc. A player like Tammy and a player like Jay Ling's coming in, and if you keep Bryson Soucek, would be quite interesting. And as I did say, you know, he can play as the two. Him and Antonio could be a real nuisance if we do need to play the two up front. I'd be very, very happy with it. Let me know what you guys think. Would you be happy with Tammy coming into West Ham? I reckon it'll be quite 50-50. But I hope this scouting report has given you a little bit more insight on what type of player we would be getting if we were to sign him in the summer. Until next time, guys, come on your irons, keep believing, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Thank you for all the kind words recently in the videos. It really, really touches me, and I do enjoy reading your comments, and it's great to see. Let's go.